Welcome, listeners, to the WION podcast. Today we're diving into something, well, a bit hidden, right next door, near Venus.
That's right. We're talking about asteroids, but not just any asteroids. These are ones lurking near Venus, sort of hidden from us.
Hidden how? I mean, Venus is pretty bright, pretty obvious in the sky.
Yeah, but these asteroids are often positioned between Earth and the Sun, or very close to the Sun in our sky.
So the sun's glare basically makes them invisible to our telescopes here on Earth.
Exactly. They're called co-orbital asteroids. They orbit the Sun almost in sync with Venus. We know of at least 20 of them.
Okay, 20. And because they orbit with Venus, they won't hit Venus. But Earth, that's a different story.
Precisely. Their orbits are stable relative to Venus, but a small gravitational nudge, maybe from Jupiter or even Earth over time, could shift one just slightly.
And if that shift puts it on a path towards us,
That's the worrying part, because we can't see them. Well, if one was heading our way, we might only spot it very late,
how late are we talking?
maybe just 2 to 4 weeks before a potential impact.
Weeks. That's nothing. Deflecting an asteroid takes years of planning, right?
Absolutely. Building the mission, launching it, travel time. Weeks gives you almost no time to react effectively.
Are there any specific ones we should be, particularly aware of?
Well, scientists have flagged a few based on their orbits. Names like 2020 SB 524522, 2020 CL1. Their paths bring them relatively close to Earth's orbit already.
And these aren't small pebbles, I assume.
No, not at all. They range from, say, 330 feet up to maybe 1,300 feet across.
Wow. So big enough to wipe out a city? Or cause even wider damage?
Definitely city-level destruction, perhaps more. The energy release could be over 1,000,000 times the Hiroshima bomb. It's significant.
Okay, this is genuinely concerning. What about new telescopes like the Rubin Observatory? Will that help?
Rubin will be amazing. It'll find tons of asteroids. But looking that close to the Sun consistently is still a major challenge, even for Rubin. It might spot one, but likely still too late for us to mount a deflection.
So ground-based telescopes are kind of hampered by the sun itself?
Pretty much, for this specific problem area.
Then how do we get that early warning we'd need? Years, not weeks.
The most talked about solution, really, is sending a dedicated spacecraft, a probe.
To Venus.
Yeah, either orbiting Venus or maybe in that same co-orbital space, somewhere out there where it can look back away from the sun's glare relative to these asteroids.
Giving us a constant watch on that region.
That's the idea. Get the years of warning needed if something dangerous gets nudged our way. It's, expensive and complex, but maybe the only real way.
It's quite something to think about. Venus, our bright neighbor, accidentally hiding these potential threats from us.
It really underscores that space, even our local neighborhood, still holds surprises and potential dangers we need to actively look for.
A good reminder to keep exploring and keep our eyes open, even when things seem familiar. Stay tuned for more such intriguing stories to come.